Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Caitlin and I make a lot of realistic, relatable mom cleaning content. You will be able to see that my house is not picture perfect by any means. So I have a complete disaster tidy up and clean with me video today for you guys. It was a busy weekend. It was Mother's Day weekend, so there was not a lot of cleaning and picking up going on over the weekend. And then of course my kids got sick, so it's a complete disaster. Okay, I don't have any makeup on today. We're not dealing with that. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of overview of my house, just a little bit, and then we're gonna get started because we have a lot of sorting and picking up and catching up on laundry, just everything. And this it's probably gonna be a 2-day, might carry over because I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to get done today because my son is still kind of getting over his cold, so we'll see how he does. But if you see a change of outfit, that means that I carried over to the next day. So I'm gonna go show you guys what we're working with. Okay, so the kitchen isn't too bad, just, you know, gotta kind of clean up the island, got some leftover breakfast. The dining room is where like the tornado hit. I got so many toys everywhere. That's clean laundry that needs to be folded. My mom gave me so many bags of clothes from rummage sales that she's been to, so I managed to get all this washed, but it needs to be sorted and put away because it's boy and girls clothes, all different kinds of sizes. We're gonna need to do that. Just like, you know, stuff under the table, on the table is just a disaster because that's a magnet for everything, and just toys everywhere. The living room isn't too bad as of right now, at least, so we just have a lot to do, and I need to start laundry. There's a lot to do, so let's get started.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun.
So like I said, we had a very busy weekend, and then of course everyone had to go and get sick. So I had actually probably double the amount of things that I wanted to get done in this video, but it wasn't happening. My son was very, very sick, and he is 2, and so he is just very whiny and clingy, of course, because he didn't feel good. So I wasn't able to get a whole lot done. We just spent a lot of time cuddling and laying around and trying to rest up and feel better. So I was very behind on everyone's laundry since we kind of just spent a lot of time laying around, and I also wanted to wash my kids' bedding because of course they were sick, so I just feel like it helps to get everything washed and clean and get all the germs out and just get fresh bedding because you definitely sleep better when everything's clean.
I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it.
So I actually talked about this on Facebook, but does anybody have anything to say about the onion trick where you cut it up and either you put onion in your sock, like by your foot, or you cut it up and just put it in the rooms, and it's supposed to pull out the toxins if you're sick? I've seen it on TikTok, and everyone on TikTok says it works, so I posted it on Facebook, and everyone who commented said it doesn't work. So I was going to try it, but then after I posted on Facebook, I decided not to, because I really actually just did not want to waste an onion because I will use it. But I'm curious if any of you guys have done that little hack or trick and maybe have noticed that it has worked at all, because I'm all about finding more natural remedies. I would love to just be able to put out an onion and it takes out my kids' colds, but just wondering what your thoughts are on that.
I'm falling free. You set me off into emotion where I can just be me. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You haven't.
I am just standing here dreading this. Like, it's just, I'm very overwhelmed right now with all of these clothes that I have to sort. But we gotta sort it. I'm gonna start with like picking up everything on the floor and clearing out space in maybe my table. I don't know. That way I have like room to be able to sort everything. So I'm hoping that's a good plan. So we gotta get started.
Yeah, you have unchained me. You haven't, yeah. When all my troubles seem to haunt me, you uncover the truth. 'Cause nothing really matters when you see it from a distance, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I'm up higher than planes could take me. I have acquired everything I need. You set me off into emotion, oh yeah, where I can just be free. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You haven't, yeah. You have unchained me. You haven't, oh yeah, yeah. I don't spend time thinking about what could go wrong. I deal with them one at a time. I'm holding my head up. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to even get all of this sorting done before I have to pick up my daughter from school. So I'm gonna save that project for this afternoon, probably nap time. And I'm just gonna keep on cleaning whatever else I can get done. So we're gonna work on this table. So you'll see later on in the video that I didn't even end up filming me sorting out all of those clothes. Like I said, my kids were sick and they were just very needy, so I felt like I was getting interrupted every other second, which is totally fine. But I just felt like I wasn't able to film it the way that I wanted to, so I ended up just sorting it off camera.
When I want to, wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on the chemicals. Guess I'm not the lucky type. Oh, trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh yeah, night after night, night after night, night after night.
Let me tell you, I am very excited for the day, whenever that comes, that we get to move into a house that has a playroom, toy room, whatever you want to call it, because I am very sick of picking up our living room, and that kind of just acts as our playroom. All of the kids' toys besides in the dining room are in the living room. Like that's where all of our storage bins, all of the organizers are, and that's where my kids play for the majority of the time, is the living room and the dining room. So, but then I also hear people talk about, if you can hear that, that's my daughter with me right now. But then I hear people say that when they do have a separate playroom, that the kids end up just dragging out all of the toys anyway, and they end up in the living room. So I guess you just have to pick your battles, but it would be nice to not have all of the toys and all of the clutter in our main living room. So then I just got everything picked up and moving on to my couch. This is the couch that my son had been laying on for the majority of the time while he was sick. So I was just giving that a good wipe down. There was crumbs on there from when he was eating crackers, and I just felt like it just needed a good quick wipe down.
Of what it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night, oh, searching after miracles, oh yeah, night after night.
So does anyone else just absolutely love those vacuum lines? It is so satisfying watching people vacuum, and it just feels so clean, you know, until my toddlers come in and run around in circles and destroy those lines, but it's nice to enjoy for a few seconds. So I love vacuum lines. It's so satisfying.
If I could go back and make things right, I would have it undone. No, I hurt you. Yeah, I was blind. The blame is mine. Yeah, I feel the weight on my shoulders. Know that I regret it. Hope I can repay you for what I've done. Know that I regret it. Hope we find our way back to love. 'Cause it's you and me. Yeah, we fought, but we tried to make everything better. You and me, we work everything out. No one can love me better than you. Than you. Than you. No one can love me better than you. Than you. Than you. No one can love me better. Can we talk it out? Make things right. I can feel us growing colder. I made my bed. Yeah, I'm not proud. It was just a mistake. You should know that.
Okay, so I tried filming sorting all of this out, but my kids needed me about every 2 seconds, so it was just easier for me to get this done. But I have like all of my son's clothes. This is like stuff that's his sizes right now, stuff that needs to go upstairs, girls' clothes that fit right now, they can go in their room. So we're gonna get this all put away now and put into storage or put in their rooms.
I really do regret it. Hope I can repay you for what I've done. Whoa, know that I regret it. Hope we find our way back.
If you are a mom or a parent, and if you're on a budget, or even if you're not and just love a good deal, you definitely need to be going to rummage sales. Right now is like the prime season, usually spring and then fall. There'll also be some sales, usually not as many, but springtime is when to hit them up. There's a lot of neighborhood sales, citywide sales in our area, and you can get, especially kids stuff, for so cheap. If I had to guess, my mom is the one that bought all these because it's really hard for me to get out with 3 kids now, so she loves going to them and usually buys my kids all the clothes and toys, which I'm super grateful for. But if I had to guess, all of these clothes for both my daughters and my son, all the boy and girl clothes, I would say she probably spent less than $100 on all of that stuff, because I know a lot of it was a quarter, and I would say at most some were probably like $1, sometimes a couple bucks depending on like if they're a bundled outfit or like a nicer like dress or sweater or something like that. But I know she said a lot of these clothes were a quarter, which those are the sales to find and hit up. When everything is a quarter, that's when you've hit the jackpot sales.
You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, cause I'll slip into.
So my sink definitely needed a good scrub down. So I was going in with this Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleanser. I've used this a couple times now in my sink, and I do really love it. My sink is definitely old, and I don't think there's any way to get it looking brand new, but it does the job. So I usually order mine on Amazon, but you maybe can find it online at Target too, possibly. So I gave it a good scrub down, and it smells really good too. That's what I love. After I was done cleaning it, I kept walking in my kitchen by the sink, and I was like, that smells really nice and clean. So that's always a plus. But that is all I have for you guys today in this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Personal and having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me break it. You're sweet. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. Feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. Just take a hint. You got a free pass. Oh, try to hide it, but you had me from the get-go. Let me be frank, I'm not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games? No, there's no denying what we want. Just watch me break.